Hi there, this is Armand Plumbing, just performing a sewer mainline inspection for property located at 2230 Montrose Avenue in Montrose, California. Here we are, we scoped the camera all the way through to the city connection. The section we're seeing over here is the saddle connection, and the furthest point that we were able to push to is approximately about 120 feet away from the cleanout. We're going to retract and record. This portion of the piping is a clay piping. This is the city saddle, and we're going to retract. This is the connection right here. As you can see ahead of you is pretty much the city, and we're going to retract and record. Now it does appear that this line has multiple offsetted sections and the bellies. We do have water that sits and accumulates in the bottom of the pipe. This is a clay piping over here. The clay piping itself is looking in a fairly good condition. No major issues with the clay piping. We don't see any cracks or tree roots intrusion, so it's good to go. And then for the rest of the pipes, from the property all the way to the 6-inch, which is the clay, you do have a new ABS plastic piping. Recommend to check the records and permits on that replacement, and if there's any warranties that could work for the building owner benefits. And here we are is the connection between the clay and the plastic ABS. As you can see, everything is looking fairly good. Now, in the plastic portion of the piping, again, we do have some sections, we call it a belly, where water kind of accumulates. The sewer main line at this property is approximately about 12 feet underground when it reaches the street, and approximately about 10 feet underground at the sidewalk in front of the property. We do have two sewer main line clean out. One is on the driveway, one is underneath the front house. Fortunately, the one on the driveway, we were not able to scope the camera through there, and that's because the camera couldn't pass the clean out 90. It looks like there's something that restricts the camera has passing. This is what we're talking about. With the rest of the line was clean, and now we see water accumulating in the bottom of the pipe. As you can see, the amount of water that is accumulating is approximately more than an inch. Here we're coming out of the water. In cases like this happen usually due to improper compaction to the soil when they replace the piping, and then with the watering and all that stuff, the soil settles and then creating a pressure on the pipe, leading it into to create a belly. These areas, as you can see, we do still have some water, and then we clear out. Nice and clear, nice and clear, nice and clear. This is another section where we have a belly. It's a salt just accumulated on top. And then this section right here is where we have tree roots. Now this is the section where the house connects into the main. We're going to retract over here, and we're going to see tree roots. These are all tree roots right here. Had penetrated the main line under the house. So it is highly recommended to excavate the dirt under the ground, under the house, and then replace that portion of the piping. So this way you'll get rid of the roots. It's a massive amount of roots, and it can easily lead this house to have clogs. As you can see, there we have the roots. coming out of the cleanout. And this will conclude our sewer inspection of this property right here. This is the cleanout that is located under the house. This is the building. And this is the cleanout, the crawl space access right here. And then the cleanout is located right by it. And there's also another cleanout further out in the driveway, which we weren't able to use. Just to recap, sewer mainline material type is ABS plastic and clay original. The clay is the parkway area, the street area, and then the ABS plastic is within the property. We do have some bellies and roots in the plastic section. The clay looks in a pretty good condition. It does not require any repairs or replacement at this time. Thank you.